quick recap. Last time we figured out that there is a bunch of gems nearby that we need to get our hands on. And on top of that, we managed to get our access to our first gigastructures, which we're going to be building. And we're surrounded by people that really do not like us. Oh boy, look at those big old red areas. Now, these guys are sooner or later going to declare war. That's kind of inevitable. These four are all in one big old alliance against us. Bit of a problem, but we got all the alloys in the world that we just traded between these dudes. They were like, hey, crystals? Give me some of those crystals. Some gas? Yeah, sure. I'll take some gas. Plus, our economy is completely stable for once. And that doesn't happen very often, thankfully. The big problem, however, that we're having currently is that we need 5,000 alloys to build our first mega structure, or at least, in this particular case, gigastructure. And then we'll just take it from there. So we'll see how that pans out. But still, you know, the Paluush are on the loose. And never out of season, of course.
I
have to set up the very first.
Enthusiasm for
You know,
seeking out fellow
I have to do
organic
this because obviously we need to
I may
be
be an
xenophiles.
artificial intelligence, but I share your enthusiasm for seeking out fellow organic intelligences among the stars.
Well, that's very nice. But we also, of course, have one specifically for war. And if war ever starts, then we'll end up using it. So we'll see. Let's put it on plaid. There we go. Wow, the map is so huge, and we got so many empires around that the dates are actually moving really slowly. That is unfortunate. This is going to be a long game. Now, somebody asked me earlier on, so if the Ravagers eat one of the other empires, what happens to the stone they have? Apparently, it will get randomly distributed to one of the other empires. Now, there's quite a lot of them, which is clearly a bit of a problem, but I'm sure that I'm sure it will just drop with us. No problem there.
Building a new home.
I'm really hoping that they're gonna attack them and not these guys, because that means it will trigger a whole alliance war over here, etc. All sorts of comedy will happen, and we're just gonna sit back and chill and still continue building our gigastructures, like this here particle accelerator that we're currently building around a star. Yes, a whole particle accelerator around a star, because we don't do half jobs, let's be honest here. So I wanted to take another look at this here extra toasty Paluush, which is a planet for some reason inside of a star. There's actually a little bit more inside than I thought.
Complete.
So here's the planet. Turns out there is another planet inside here. Look at that. There is another gas. Well, it's not a gas giant. It's yeah, there's another planet inside here, which it appears to be orbiting. Ain't that just something? So not only are there 2 planets inside of this here star, there are, yeah, there's an entire planetary system in here, or moon system, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but, wait, hold up. There's another one.
Construction complete.
There's another planet inside here. Alright. Any other contenders? Any other contenders that want to show themselves?
They're fighting. Stop fighting.
So, yeah, apparently the species want to intermarry. Okay, so, yeah, different DNA structures mean that there is no realistic prospect of any children resulting from this partnership. Nevertheless, elements of the populations are... Tell you what, for now, I'll allow interspecies marriage, but eventually, we're gonna need start to be a little bit creative when we start, well, purging everybody. Let's put it that way, because in the end there will only be fluff. And, of course, we're going to need to, you know, be a little bit more proactive with our xenophobes. Can I even do xenophobic here? I don't know if I actually can. Xenophobic. 2% of our population. 6% of our population currently embraces this ethic. Well, for now, I'll allow it to keep the population happy and all that, so that's fine by me. And then, you know, eventually, we'll start to cut loose a little bit. I don't want to sound like some sort of person that doesn't know what they're talking about, but last time I checked, the tensile strength of material is probably not going to be enough to, I don't know, cut through a B-type star. So we'll see whether or not this particle accelerator is going to be enough. But when it's done, it's going to generate 150 physics for us, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I do enjoy that. And then we can very slowly but steadily crank up our technology to insane levels. Oh, look, more admin cap, always nice. You know what the great thing about this game is that sometimes war does happen. The Queptilian Union does think that this is a good idea right now, and, well, we're just gonna need to do the following, really. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, let's set a war goal. We're just gonna humiliate them. The Xabir is with us as well. It's only the Queptilian Union and the Hatham Hegemony. Really? Only these guys and these guys. Oh my, what a fascinating little experience. How's this fleet looking? Oh, it's all maxed out. What a surprise. We'll just dive that one right in there, and then we got our secondary fleet. We'll just start moving over here to our first perimeter. And I'll enter orbit here, and then we'll take the transport fleet here as well, because we got 8K here that can nicely slice through this territory. And I basically want to cripple these guys, and I want to cripple these guys, and then I'll have a straight open door into this here syndicate, because as soon as the syndicate is in range of destruction, I will just dive right in, and that's exactly what we want. They got a 6.5K fleet over here.
Marked it on the map.
Yeah, they're gonna bite their teeth into 10K of fleet power. What do we got here? That's it. The vanquishing bouquet. All right, 8K. Yeah, that's a little bit more than I thought. And they're probably on their way over here. How much firepower we got on this station here? It's 8K as well. And that's, of course, our spectral worm. Oh yeah, look at that, the spectral worm. But we'll start reinforcing them very quickly here with just another 4K that we can drop on their collective asses. We'll see how that's gonna pan out. We just need to crush their fleet and then take it from there. Actually, tell you what, let's make some claims. Let's cut their empire in half by, I don't know. We could take these stations, all of this stuff over here, and that should effectively cripple them very, very quickly. Got a bunch of planets down here that we can't really do anything with, but we'll claim some of this stuff. Ah, the particle accelerator is online. Good job. It does cost a bunch of alloys a month, but that's not the end of the world. Plus, it produces 150 science for us. That's excellent, and that will boost our production of science into, it's a crazy town, and that's pretty much what we want. I'm not entirely sure what this fleet over here is doing, though. Where are they going? Why are they hanging around here, and what do they want to achieve by this? Not entirely sure, but that fleet can... yeah, it's kind of... Okay, going down here. Oh, I see what you're doing. I guess I'll just go for the intercept then. Now, I gotta admit, they were a little bit cheeky with their approach here, going on a bypass system, just run in there and just do whatever. But we're gonna send this fleet home very soon. 9 cruisers, though, versus our flock of destroyers and stuff. Plus, we got all the good technology in here, like 0-point power. We're basically eclipsing them in technology at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Plus, we got a spectral worm to throw on top of that as well. That's just gonna annihilate any of these here cruisers, hopefully. We'll see. You know what's fun? When the enemy decides to, not completely defend their capital, and you just swoop in there and take the system, because that's what we have done. Basically putting their economy completely on its ass, which I find hilarious. And yeah, thank you, Xenos. You're being invaded from all sides, so time to give up your flesh, for we demand it. Claiming your capital. Maybe it's time to just, declare the peace. They get one system. It's not important. It was not one of mine anyway. We get 2 planets and a bunch of systems. Although I'm a little bit weirded out by this here. Krasim and Krant? Oh, right. Our allies get that. Well, sure. There we go. Ah, yes. Not only did we get one of our neighbors' capital worlds, which is also delightful, we also managed to carve up this empire completely in half. We're going to need to get rid of some of these here outposts immediately, because they're completely useless to us. So let's just downgrade all of this garbage, and you can go home and do some healsies or something like that. Yeah, just go over here and do that. The main problem is that I know that the enemy has about 18,000 fleet power on standby, and that may be a potential problem there. And also, of course, we should completely refurbish the joy that is all of the trade routes, because all the trade routes flow to Paluush in the end. Isn't that right? That is right. Ah, I love their little alliance. It has been properly annihilated. Oh yeah, of course, and then we should probably put this back to this one.
The only way.
Under no circumstances
I
must
know.
this
I may be an artificial intelligence, but I share your enthusiasm for seeking out fellow organic intelligences among the stars.
Oh yes, so we can eat them. Oh boy, it looks like we found an alien species' message. Look at that, isn't that fine veneer of mahogany back there? Yeah, we should probably
Situation log
check up on these
updated.
aliens. Bro, fun fact, they are already dead. Where is this
Construction
stuff?
complete.
Is this a new planet somewhere? Oh, of course, and it's definitely not within my territory. Yeah, that's very useful there, game. Thanks a lot. That size 25 Tomb World's definitely going to be incredibly useful being inside of another Empire's territory. Alright, so survey the system and send over one of the construction ships ASAP, just so we can just claim it for ourselves. We got enough resources in the bank to take care of this sort of thing. Where is my other construction ship? Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay, so that's good. So we'll just send this ship over here and then take that system as soon as we can, because the size 25 Tomb World, always nice, you know, especially if, no, it's full of ghosts. Space ghosts. Coast to coast. Oh boy. Well, looks like the drums of war has finally hit in. It's 2318.
complete.
We've played for like, what, 100 years? The Sinur, a new threat has been born. Where are they? Those are some strong words. I believe they're up
Construction
here.
complete.
No, they're not. Where is this here Xeno menace that is to Sinur? They're over here. Alright, so they're so far away from us, they are not going to be a problem anytime soon. Whatever is around this area, however, is going to have a bit of a problem. Now, you may be wondering, ASpec, why are you not expanding? Why are you not taking out these empires? First of all, these two have just decided to join a alliance together, and I'm waiting for the clock to turn down so I can turn this one over here into a vassal of mine. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to take Sanctuary. That's right. I am going to take the jewel of the galaxy, Sanctuary, and make it my capital world. Then, turns out, one of the stones was sitting underneath my nose the entire time. What is here, fanatical purifiers? They appear to have the time stone, or the reality stone? Yeah, they have the reality stone. So that's an issue, and then we'll finally go after the mind stone that's over here, and then we'll see where we end up. I think that's going to be a good, solid plan. Pretty much everybody around me is totally crippled. We just need to cripple them a little bit more in order to make things come together as a full package, if you know what I'm saying. Now, I got myself a nice cup of hot coffee right here, and I don't mean like the Gran Turismo mod, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, a little bit of lubrication required. And we got battleships as well. Alloy mega forges, please. I would like more alloys. 130 is enough. Is not enough. I've got more mega structures to build. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on over here, but this star is several thousand light years across, and it's sitting right below the galactic plane. That doesn't seem to be healthy. Would it be? You know, it's been a while since we got an artifact, and it looks like the ancient tomb has just spawned, so you know what that means? It means we'll be able to get free Fallen Empire ships. Oh, it's sometimes, you know, the world just smiles upon you, and you're thinking by yourself, you know, I could use a little pick-me-up. Well, there it is, the ancient tomb. And there should be a Fallen Empire nearby who will want to help us out with that.
Construction
Let's have a
complete.
quick look here at our Fallen... Yes, the Yolan Protectors. We got ourselves some Fallen Empires over here. That's good. And they're holy, too. So the Paluush will be able to get themselves some free Fallen Empire ships. That's what I like to see. Okay. So the pieces are in position. We are going to declare war for the stone that is, of course, the Mind Stone, very shortly. Now, what's going to happen is that the following empires are going to declare war on us. These guys that are already in a war of their own. One of their capital fleets, however, is stuck. It's right over here, 8.8k. We need to quickly crush that and then just leave it at that. And then also, I believe these guys over here will try to get in there too. The problem with them is that they literally have no route to get anywhere, which means, yeah, the Mind Stone is ours. Shall we claim the Mind Stone? Yes, yes, yes.
We have declared war because some people have to learn the hard way.
Oh yeah, and of course, how could I forget? Oh man, this is so important.
Me boys!
Me boys are ready. Let's go. There's nothing quite like catching an enemy fleet with their pants down, as well as on the other side of the galaxy, of course. 2 enemy fleets caught with their pants down. That is just amazing. Where is this one? Oh, this one's still moving all the way up there. Well, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, a quick 2-front war. Yeah, sure, those people can stay. That's perfectly fine by me. So we can very rapidly here, hopefully, wrap up this war by taking out all their combat fleets. They've been building habitats, apparently. It doesn't really matter because they're all going to be destroyed anyway, and this fleet will most likely be sent home to their capital. Wherever it is. Where is that capital these days anyway? Is it down here somewhere? I guess. It's not important. What is important is that we are going to win this war very, very quickly. How big is this here? 338? And we got 500 of the bad boys. All we gotta do is, of course, is just take out the station. Otherwise, we can't do anything. Don't you just love it when your first battleships are coming off of the line and they randomly find enemy fleets in space that they are having some trouble with when engaging? Yeah, I find it hilarious too. Oh well, at least we no longer will have to intercept those. Oh, the Great Khan has been defeated for the first time. It takes 2 times, obviously, before the Khan is defeated. And now it looks like my battleships are going to be stuck yet again. Unless they manage to get the hell out of there. That's good. But it's my main fleet here. That is the important one. Yeah, the new ships in the Expeditionary Force. We're going to need to take out this here small pack. Not really too concerned. Where is the rest of my capital wing? It is all the way up here. And I believe we're currently doing a little bit of a ground assault as well. There it is. Yes, disengage. There we go. Nice little engagement. It's always good. And then we'll go after Capital World. As soon as we have the Capital World, maybe we can already claim the stone. So far, the war seems to be going fairly well. Achieve war goals. Demanding surrender, demanding unoccupied systems. Seize the Mind Stone. War goal, -40. No. Oh no. Yeah, we want the Mind Stone. That's all we really want from this particular war. And of course, cripple our enemies. Crush them. Crush your enemies. See them in front of you.
Finished!
There we go. Okay, so there's an enemy fleet over here. So last time I checked, I don't think stars were supposed to be this close to each other, considering, like, you know, the Roche limit and all that jazz. Especially when it's a M-class, and actually 2 M-classes. Apparently one of these 2 is going to go bye-bye very soon. Is it this one? Is it you? Or is it you? Oh no. This F-class star is going to go bye-bye very soon. And probably take the rest of the system with it as well. This is going to cause for all sorts of awkward situations. Let's hope that it's not going to be too awkward for everybody involved. But hey, what can one do, right? You know it's better than 1 particle accelerator? Haha! 2 stellar particle accelerators. And, you know, the war for the stone is going fine. We're just building up our troops in the border at the moment. Just get a little bit more firepower to take down this here garbage armada. It's a good thing that we're just piling in ships onto our main fleet over here. Tons of corvettes, battleships, cruisers, and whatnot coming in. We should probably put an admiral on this fleet. That would probably be a good idea. Just to improve our chances a little bit. 10k. Now we're talking. Alright, here's something I haven't seen ever. It looks like the holders of the stone have hired a Voidborn armada. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have never seen that before. Or at least the AI hiring an armada. It's very rare for something like that to happen. But in the meantime, they're moving their fleet away, which is a good opportunity for us to move in our fleet, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. And we got renewed firepower with all of our stuff. Why are you not healed, by the way? Hold on. Can't move him in just yet, guys. Don't hold your horses. Hold back. The void worm has to heal. Oh yes.
Finished!
See, this is why I like getting the stone, because look at all those counter CPs that we've just been given. Oh man, everybody wants the Mind Stone. Look at this. Oh, it's the Mind Stone. Everybody wants it, and because I've played with way too many empires. It's a bit of a problem. That doesn't matter though, because we managed to get a little bit of territory out of this as well. But the most important thing is the Mind Stone. Passive effects: Empire opinion modifier 1+100 with all others. Monthly influence +2. That is a biggie, to say the least. Trust growth, cap growth. This is the diplomatic stone. If you want to go down to diplomatic victory, this is the way to go. But if we activate it, happiness will increase by 1,000%. Stability will increase by 1,000. Crime will decrease by 1,000%. Our admin cap will increase by 100. Gathering ethics attraction will go up, and pop the motion time will go down. But sadly, research and unity output will go down. So in the meantime, we'll just, use those passive modifiers, because I think that will be enough for the moment. But it is time to look into different directions. We're going to need to heal up all of our fleets, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. And following that, it is time to take down the Chimerian Holy Republic, so we can have the jewel of the galaxy, the Paluusian Sanctuary. We'll wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed this. The Paluush will continue. We have the first stone. This is where the second stone is, with the silencers. It's the time stone. Then these guys have the third stone, the power stone. And I believe the soul stone is down here as well. Thank you so much for watching. And the Paluush will continue soon.